greet you in the love and the light of the Ultimate One Creator. Just a few things I want to run by. I have it on more than one. People are saying that this solar flash that I'm talking about comes before 2025. I believe it's going to be on the last day of this year, which is 31st. Now, during this solar flash, it won't be a light on moment sort of thing, switch on off. Do you understand? Apparently it's a gradual thing, but these solar flashes are higher vibrations of light. We had a big one yesterday that is apparently going to hit the Earth between the 8th and the 12th. The scientists are measuring them, if you want to look into that. So they're gradually raising the vibration. And if everything feels a bit muddled up at the moment, this is why. My girlfriends are feeling a bit jittery at the moment. And I am myself a little bit. Losing my temper quicker than normal. You know, but just all of a sudden I'm shouting. Then I just, 30 seconds later, just float back down to normal. It's a bit weird, really. But yeah, balanced in general, you know. Yeah, so the solar flash, and I've also heard a little Twitter. The people with the old blue blood, shall we say, the RF. Apparently they're in a bit of a pickle because these are the reptilians, the ones with the blue blood. This is why they only have the bottom 3 chakras available to them. You know, we've got the 7 chakras. I've talked to you about it before. These only have the bottom 3, so they're quite happy to manipulate, you know, deceitful, you know. It's possible for these reptilians to breed with humans, and it depends on which is the strongest soul, which one comes out, where the baby comes out, whether it comes out a reptilian or it comes out a human. But do people really believe that? Do you think people will really believe that when it comes out? That there's another race of humans that are not quite human, but identical in every what way, but a few little finer details. The old blue blood. It's where that saying comes from. Why would they have blue blood? And I believe it comes from a copper content. Iron is ours and theirs is copper, I believe. So when all this comes out and we realise that all these MPs, politicians and movie stars, celebrities have been endorsing all these reptilians with a negative agenda for humans. They've been stealing our money. They're controlling the banking systems, which is fraudulent. All the banking systems fraudulent. How they're creating money is fraudulent. Pressing the printer, fraudulent. You know, and we've just got to stand back and watch them do this to us. You know, while we work out all our lives, and not just my generation, for thousands of years this has been going on. Thousands of years. There's corruption. We've got all these good secrets kept from us in the archives of the, you know, these great books, these holy books, kept a secret from the mass population. In the Vatican. We should be ripping these places apart, not destroying them, getting what is ours, getting what we all should have access to, whether it's photocopies, whether it's, but you know, I just wouldn't trust them to start manipulating it. And I noticed the Pope said something about one world religion. You know, he's talking about the law of one, because he knows the law of one is upon him. So he can't peddle his, well, what would you call it? That's, you know, this spiel that they've been shredding for 2,000 years apparently. You know, but I think it's much longer that they've been saying this. You know, there's been a number of resets in society, at least 7, I believe. So, you know, it quite easily could be 7 times 2,000 or even longer, maybe, I don't know. But it has been going on such a long time that people have just become dull to it. They don't want to challenge it. They daren't challenge it. But I'm not one like that. I've always challenged. You know, if someone said to me, if the royal family said to me that the sky is blue, I'd open a window. You know, so when this solar flash hits and everybody awakens, there's be all sorts of the end of lies. That is my favourite one to get rid of. The end of lies. Do you imagine that, when nobody can lie to each other, because everyone will know just by looking at each other, just by coming into contact with each other, everyone's agenda, what they're thinking, what's on their mind, all telepathic behaviour. So there'll be no courts, there'll be no, I'm not too sure if there'll be the police lying about, but there'll be no courts, because no one will lie to each other. No one will do anything negative towards each other, because, like, the way I look at life now is like, I want the best for other people, because other people, if it's the best for them, it's best for me. It's best for us all. Do you understand? It's like, I want everybody to be happy for the greater good of everybody. Not the greater good of, I don't know, 13 bloodline families, or the 12 bloodline families, and the 13th family are the reptilians. You know, I mean, it's not even just the reptilians that are doing this, it's actual humans are doing this to humans, because they have no idea what, some might know, the reptilians, some might not know, you know. But these reptilians exist, and they don't shape-shift and all that stuff that people say. But they're just different to us, to humans. But anyway, so look out for that solar flash. That's got to happen before 2020, the end of 2024, and I've a little leak's just come out. I've only had one confirmation of that date, but we're running out of dates, aren't we? Can't be long. So whenever it happens, just try not to lose your mind a bit. You know, things will just seem strange. You know, but I don't think it'll be a like flash on for certain people, because everybody's ascension, it'll all happen differently for everybody. It's how you perceive it to happen. Do you understand? And that's really the truth of reality. Reality is what you perceive it to be. Do you understand? It's like I perceive reality to be fifth dimensional. I perceive, you know, when you look at someone and you know what they're thinking straight away. You know, I believe like there's more, not just to the earth, but to the universe than anyone has led us to believe it during school, during, those of us went to college and university. There's in the more in the like I'd say like the public domain, what the real public really believe to be true. I mean, I'm a bit fed up with this control, and I wouldn't even call it control, it's just suppression all the time from, you can't do this because, you can't smoke cannabis because it's, because it cures cancers, and we all want you to get cancers and die young. They'll spin that, for 100 years, which they have done. Now, you only have to look in the US, what the US government is saying about it. You only have to look out into the, the wider world. We've got Theresa May owning more weed farms than I've ever had hot dinners. And good luck to Theresa May. I loved what she did. I loved when she cried on TV. I fell for her. I don't watch TV, but I did see that. And Theresa, please send me some weed. Love you, Theresa. I think you did a great job. And I seen what that no good blonde-haired guy, who was I forget his name now, because he was just a joke. The one who came in after Theresa, who went through the European thing. And all he did is take all the name off Theresa May's referendum and put his name at the top of it. Cross their name out, put it. She written it all. Theresa written it all. So Theresa May, big shout out to you, and keep them weed farms going. I see all the police are licking the doors down where they sell weed around the way. I know why they're doing this. They're trying to get all the weed off the street for one reason. So we all go buying it off you, Mrs. Theresa May. Your plan will work a treat. And I'll be the first not to buy your weed. Nah, I'm only kidding. I'll be the first through the door. But pure blessings in it. But, just spread it out a bit, Theresa. That's all I'm saying to you. I mean, I know you're going to control things, and I know this is how life is, but spread it about. Spread a bit of that money about. You don't need it all. No one does. Love you, Theresa. Bye-bye.